Day 2 of being in culinary school. Today we worked on poultry fabrication, which is basically breaking down the chicken. So you see me here tuck in the wings behind the chicken. That wing was really giving me a run for my money, but I finally got it behind the chicken. And there you see me trussing the chicken, which is basically tying the legs of the chicken and then putting the knot towards the sides of the chicken and then making a knot at the top of the chicken. And then here I'm fabricating the chicken, basically breaking it down. So I cut out the back of the chicken, I cut off the thighs and the legs, and then I proceed to cutting or separating the leg and the thigh. And that's just me showing you my leg and thigh that I cut. After that, I cut off the wing. The wing was a little bit tricky because you have to cut it at an angle, like a round angle, so not to cut the bone. So I had to make 3 or 4 slits around the end and then curve my knife in order to get the wing out properly. And then lastly, I cut the breasts, the chicken breast. We also made a chicken stock today, so that was my friend Cardane preparing that. And then after we had it boiling for a little bit, our chef, he poured it out. He strained off the veggies from the stock, and we stored that. And then my task was to make some chicken. So of course, I cleaned my chicken. I washed it with some vinegar and water. And then after that, I trimmed off the excess fat that I did not want on it. And I seasoned it with white pepper, black pepper, I think garlic powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, onion powder, and yes, this is paprika right here, and chili powder as well. And then I mixed everything in. Oh, I also added a little bit of salt, and then I mixed everything in. I started mixing it, but I noticed that it was a little bit dry, so I added some olive oil to it to give it some more moisture, and it was definitely a lot better than what it was before. And so after that, I poured some barbecue sauce on a sheet pan, and I rubbed it all over the chicken, and then I added a little bit more on top, and that's what it looked like before I put it in the oven. This is my friend Phoebe. Her chicken was looking mad good too. And that's my friend Cardane, and her chicken, hers was also looking bomb as hell. And then I took out my chicken when it was cooked halfway through, and I was basting it with some of that barbecue sauce, and then I put it back in the oven to cook for a couple more minutes, and that's the finished product. It was absolutely delicious. And that's all we did for today. I'll see you next week. Bye.